Weh U Di Seh. Weh U Di Seh. Weh U Di Seh. Weh U Di Seh.
Welcome back to another episode of Weh U Di Seh. This is your lead boy Brady T, and as always, I have my lead boy Linon. I'm my lead boy Yasir. Today on the show, it's a very special and exciting show. It's a Weh U Di Seh first that we're actually promoting Belizean small business tonight, and we're here with none other than the Chief Executive Officer of Juiced by Mar, Miss Marjeli Alvarado. She's going to be here with us tonight to talk about, her journey in becoming an entrepreneur and what it took for her to get to this point in her career. And before we get into all of those intricate details, we just wanted to start off with a brief introduction into what we have here in front of us, Mara. So you go ahead and take it away.
Hi, good night, everyone. So, first off, I would like to introduce, it's a new brand, Juiced by Mar. I recently started the business about a month ago. And basically, it's to cater to Belizeans in Belize City. I started a new line of juices so that it can be more affordable because the market that we had in San Pedro, that we do have in San Pedro currently, the cost of living there is much more higher than the cost of living in Belize City. And of course, the working class there, they get paid more, right? The main reason why too is because we had a location called Juice Dive. Juice Dive is the name of my first juice business. We started in 2018, December, from one location in San Pedro to two other locations before COVID. So 3 locations. August 2019, I opened a location in Belize City at the Bronx Sugar Mall. It was like a test to see how receptive the Belizean public would have been to it. Some of the feedback that I got from customers, they said that the prices were too high. And I gave it some thought. Well, of course, you all know 2020, the pandemic started. And so I came back to Belize 5 months ago, and I decided to start this new line because, like I said before, I want to make it more affordable for our local Belizeans, as well as have them get the full benefit of a natural juice. And when I say natural juice, I'm not talking about a natural drink because there is a misconception. One thing that really, really irritates me is because this was before I started the juice business. I love orange juice. If I would go to a shop and I would say, do you guys have natural juice? Yes, we have orange juice. And when I taste it, that concentrate or the tongue, that really, really, so instead of just complaining, why not be a part of the solution, come up with something that would fill that gap and also educate the public. So here in front of us, we have a blend of tamarind, ginger, and honey. And that's one of the new blends that I just decided to do last night. Last night. Yes. Well, tamarind is very popular in the Caribbean, not only in Belize. And it's a delicacy for both young and old. So I just wanted to play with it. And I mean, it's delicious. By the way, it has no added sugars to it, just natural sweetener, which is honey, and ginger, which is good for you. Tamarind and ginger, they're both rich in antioxidants and great for the stomach. And over here, I have a blend of pineapple with cucumber and a little bit of ginger as well. Perfect for a detox or on a hot day with some ice if you want it extra chill. great just to cool you off. And to my right over there, we have a carrot blend with ginger and red apples, all natural and no water. Yes.
Actually, just me to watch like today, actually, coincidentally, I'm gonna say a TikTok about the benefits of same pineapple and cucumber mix, like how good it is for for your digestive system and how it's very good at cleansing you, and it does a lot for you because it have some natural ingredients where it's not found, or you'd have to find like vitamins or special type of pills to try to mimic what that already have. So that also a coincidence that you have that ready and prepared. I don't have to go to try figure out how to mix it and like correct blend, what are the correct balance. They're right there, ready for just buy and drink. Look forward to try it.
It's actually called a sweet green.
Sweet green, I like that.
Yeah.
Do you have like a nickname for each one of them?
Well, I haven't named the tamarind as yet. I might leave that up to one of you guys.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure when we taste it, we'll come up with something creative.
And the carrot is well, we have a juice called Carrot Karma in San Pedro, and I really haven't come up with a name for the carrot juice as yet. Um, but I think I will this week. When my customers ask, because last week or the week before, I actually had 2 orders to do a 3 days juice cleanse. But I just numbered it and I didn't have a name.
So sorry, you mentioned juice cleanse just now. So this isn't about only you get a juice is nice. You have a purpose behind it. There's a nutritional value, right?
Yes, you're right. So juice cleanse, or we would say juicing, it's something that I would say we started in 2018 because um, the previous business in San Pedro, we started the whole cold press. I don't want to say revolution. I broke into my Creole. But we were the first to start doing cold press juices in Belize. And then we had a few people who started afterwards. But then say if you're the best, you all got people with follow, right? So you shouldn't be afraid of competition because it's healthy.
It just shows that you're inspired too, that you do something right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we have like a juice cleanse. Juice cleanse is like simply you're doing juices. No, you don't have anything else, just juices. And basically, it's just to clean out your intestines, whilst at the same time you're still benefiting by getting your vitamins and minerals. The real nutrients that you're supposed to get, not by supplements through pills or powdered. It's actually through juicing, and it's very healthier in my opinion. It's healthier. Not too many people can swallow a supplement on a daily basis.
Right. Uh, so with the juicing, you have like a specific time period where you do it, or would it be just I feel like just take a juice cleanse today and I could do that, or how that works?
I would recommend to my customers, Linda over in this corner. I don't feel like I left her alone. So
I think he never think about which question he want to ask directly. So
No, I don't have one question. I want no one we have start drink. Start drink juice.
So if it's your first time, I would definitely recommend at least a week before, just to get rid of all the fatty stuff, because you have to prepare your body, right? It's similar to like Belizeans with the serosine, what we grew up with. They normally give you a purge before you take that serosine, right? Cooling, sorry. So in this sense, you just have to take out or remove fats, all the unhealthy fats from your diet a week before. Prepare your body, and then Whenever you're ready to start, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So you could do a 3-day or a 5-day juice cleanse or a 7-day juice cleanse. And if you want to lose weight, I would recommend 2 weeks.
Okay. So if the next time when somebody when they get a call and they want hot girl summertime, wait, you don't have to spend the 3 months. Well, I mean, it's still recommended, but maybe you could get away with a lead month before, go up on your juice cleanse and you add that into your regimen and you say you might get results.
Well, 1 month before you go on a juice cleanse, figure ready for summer. So I would recommend 1 week of juicing, another week of smoothies and smoothie bowls, right? Because we can't just drink juice for the whole month. Your body will actually need a little extra. But smoothies are similar to juices. I actually do smoothies too.
Okay.
We could talk about smoothies or smoothie bowls. It's healthy. It's rich in antioxidants. And the smoothies that I'm talking about, we don't use animal products. It's almond milk or soy milk or cashew milk.
I wanted to ask a question since we get into the products themselves, but I want to dial it back and ask more like what really sparked your interest into actually wanting to get into doing juices and becoming someone who is proactive in promoting a nutritious and a healthy lifestyle? Where did that come from?
To be honest, I never thought that I would have been here today doing this.
Wow.
But we can go back to primary school. We had career day, and I recall we had a magistrate, a pilot, and a dietitian. I think her name is Miss Karen Skeen. I'm not sure if she's still.
Maybe the husband take her name,
I think that Miss Karen Skeen.
Big up Miss Karen, wherever they in the world, Miss Karen.
So I wanted to get into business, actually doing hair at first, and then I decided that I wanted to do law. I was raised up in a Christian home where my mom was trying to, introduce us to this vegetarian, vegan thing where that was how I was brought up as a child. So veggies and all the healthy stuff that I did not like back then, you know. As I got older, of course, and I became educated, I realized that what we do consume is actually what helps to keep us younger and allows us to live longer. And I, for one, have 2 kids, and I want to set an example for them as well as other people around me. So in 2018, I met a friend from the States, and his family is strictly vegan. So at that time in 2018, 2018, the business started December. I was actually helping him out, and then he wanted me to become a part of it. And I'm the type of person, I don't want to have one foot in and one foot out. It's all or nothing. That's just who I am. And if I put my name to something, it has to be good. I just can't produce pocket tempo work.
Likewise.
So so it was him that actually inspired me to get back into my childhood upbringings, because his daughters, they're so strict with all the healthy stuff, and they're so strict in veganism that they don't even wear cotton stuff or use leather. I'm not that serious, but yeah. So it was from since 2018, and that was how I became a part of the business in San Pedro. And of course, they say if you train a child up a certain way, they will never depart from it, right? So that just brought me back into the world. And I have been athletic, playing football and basketball growing up. So I started working out and I said, you know what, it would be perfect to promote juices and just a healthy lifestyle. It is a part of me naturally. So that's how I am where I am today.
Awesome. So I couldn't hold up the chain anymore, bros. Who wanna be the who wanna do the honors? They know that I see your glass empty, so you want.
You said it's a pineapple mixed with the cucumber.
Yes.
So for the ladies, you know, they all like the pineapple for the, you know what? So I like cucumber, so I'll give this one a try.
You know that you mentioned about like you model business with hair first. Like, are you sure these very well for hair growth as well?
Are you throwing shots so early in the game, sir?
No, I'm saying I also say that ironically, you know, something will still benefit somewhat aspiration you had before. Yeah, I say.
I see your point.
Yeah.
I agree. I completely agree because we definitely need a certain diet to maintain beautiful hair, you know.
Count to three, cheers. Sorry, that was quick.
Yeah, I like this.
Kind of sweet, kind of tart at the same time. A little pineapple.
You said you use honey?
No, that one has no honey in it.
No honey?
That's just
Nice, so sweet.
Wow.
pineapple just to give it that sweet.
Yeah, the pineapple have that. Pineapple come out with
Ginger as
natural
well?
sweetness.
Ginger, I taste the ginger.
Yeah, I like this one.
I like it for real. And I pick it bad, so
You know what? We give the ratings after we try all, or
We keep the.
try it and rate it 1 to 10.
all right. We could go with the carrot one. We could go with the carrot one next, and or do we have to wash our palettes with water?
Yes, I want you guys to have the.
We wash your palace. We need a cleansing after this, you know, with the dirty lifestyle we have here. Shame.
We have to rinse out.
We have rinse out. Make it take a break.
When we come back, we're gonna try the other juices then we got from Mars. So we'll be right back with more Weh U Di Seh. Welcome back to Weh U Di Seh. Now before me take that little short break with me taste the sweet green juice. And we will move on to the next one now. Like I said, we will wait till we're done taste all of them, then we will give you ratings and move forward with the question. So this is the carrots, ginger, and a little bit of red apple.
Red apple.
Taste the carrot in there. Yeah.
I'm not a big carrots fan, but this is actually pretty good.
I love carrot juice, so.
Now, nice mixture.
Yeah, no, really good. I don't know if it's a professional way for reset the palate, but.
That ginger.
And nothing like the juices we will buy at the store. You could taste the, like you have you could taste the flavors, and beyond that, a very heavy, like you could hold it up.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you drink, let's say, 2 bottles, it could hold it up, like for keep your energized and not throughout the day or whatsoever.
Yeah.
So this would, work good with our diet. And just to reiterate that if you drink this beverage and whatsoever, you have to stay away from the fatty food and working and leave it to exercise along with it. I imagine you could, yeah, somehow we just need a lead to and up, somehow we need a damn lot of work, but like myself, I got a damn lot of work I need.
My for true, and I know when last I run full speed, but
Come on, man, everybody's in that show.
Man, I always show about the belly just now.
But yeah, leave it to work out, stay away from the fatty food. Some more juice, should be good, man.
80% diet, 20% workout.
Sounds about right. Especially for the folks like myself, a lot of us, we sit down behind a computer majority of the day. It's good for get that little walking, like that we just catching a taxi to work, sit down behind a computer, catching a taxi back home, then your bed. That not good. You have to get in and you walk, you bust and you sweat, then you see all day. You have a bust and you sweat at some point. Get them stuff out of your pores. Yeah, the natural juice in our body, and take care of you.
With that said, maybe we could jump into the next one.
This is the.
So I'm excited. It's a brand new.
So we save the best for last, no?
This is tamarind, ginger and honey.
I like tamarind too. That's I taste that tamarind there right away. After bat.
This tastes like something where before I start to work out, I would want to drink this like early in the morning. Because they always say like, you don't want to eat nothing too heavy before you get in the first exercise, but you want to have something where it boosts you. Like right away, I get that feel from this right here. So
That kick, it gives me that kick.
yes. Wake you up.
And I get this more for like hydration. Cause I know that like again we try all three, so I could say like I feel like these are the lightest in terms of way of feel the actual the fruits or the veggie in it. So that like something where for me feel hydrating, or if you need that like you replace a Gatorade with this.
This feel like a booster.
Yeah.
Or when it just hot, like when it just hot, you want to kick back and drink and lean nice juice.
Yeah, this
This one tall glass of this with some ice, man. I feel like in the shade. Can't go wrong.
I like all three of them. I like the carrots for me because I don't know somebody will eat like I know I might without even trying to cleanse. I know somebody will eat breakfast much, right? So I know something light, and something like that would have perfect for me right there because it got the heaviness in it and it really good. I love carrots. I love carrot juice. So and a lot of people when they do carrot and ginger, the ginger sometimes overpower it. But that's very subtle, but you still taste it, and you taste every single thing in it. To me, the perfect ratio. So that's my favorite. I love all three though, because the green one too.
I like the carrot, but that to me personally come in second still to the pineapple and cucumber. The pineapple and cucumber are my favorite so far. I like it.
I don't drink that right, so like I drink that like everything I eat with my food, I drink that every
In the car.
Yeah, in the car. Yeah.
Well, not for song like how the try be different from one, but I actually like the tamarind the most, and then I would say the pineapple and then the carrots, just because like I don't know, I'm a big fan of carrots, but that tamarind like that's something where my day, like regardless of what, once I have something good to start the day with, it's very, very hard to go down from this. So like definitely one where I would recommend to everybody to get. But they're all very good. Like they're all very, very good. Exceptional.
I feel like I was getting really energized. I put a little lady on my pencil just now. Like, man.
Well, I want to comment on my favorite.
Sure, if you go ahead.
My favorite is actually the tamarind. Because I love tamarind juice so much. And I can't find somebody in a Belize who could actually make it the way how I like it. So I decided to come up with my own. And I am not a big fan of sweet stuff. So like pastries or drinks, I just like just a little. So I think it's just the perfect blend with honey. By the way, tamarind would be great. This tamarind drink would be great for people who are diabetic. The tamarind drink would be great for people who are diabetic because I could substitute the honey with agave. And agave is a natural sweetener from, I'm not sure if it's the agave plant, but it's something that they use, the plant that they use to make tequila where everybody like, right? So agave is diabetic friendly, honey is not. So I just want to point that out. So I got both sides covered.
Yeah, I think that's why, like, I get that for real because, like I said, that are the most hydrating for that same reason. To come and drink something too sweet, it kind of, not only raise the sugar, but you know, feel dehydrated, yeah. And that one there, like, perfect for that. Like, I would have, especially in this hot weather, that one there, I'd have grabbed by that.
Plans on working with beets. I'm a big beets fan.
I actually have a beet blend. It's beets, orange, and a little bit of kale.
Okay, oh.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
not
just
Orange and
kale
kale.
added
Oh,
too.
that sounds good.
I just
Yeah, that
didn't
sounds
bring it
excellent.
tonight. Yeah.
That's fine, that's fine.
I like beets. I'm a big beets fan.
It- there's not too many people who I find like the beet juice, but yeah, I don't like beets, but I would consume.
I like beets.
It's good for you. I know it builds your blood because
Yeah.
most of my customers, they have low blood, so they would definitely go for the beet juice.
Yeah, it's hard to find.
I cannot eat beets, but I can drink it. Yeah. Can you consume beets?
I have never tried consuming it before. I only have it in a liquid form. But I really appreciate what you're doing with the juices because I'm a person. You know what? But I always travel about like about in hot sun. And the best thing besides water you could try and leave natural juice, you know, and leave. And a lot of times there are different, I don't want to call out no names of different locations, but you go in different places and you purchase the juice, you get in a big styrofoam cup and, you know, pay your $3 bills, $3.50 and bam, you taste it, think you taste this thing rich. You could taste it that's very watered down.
With ice and sugar.
With sugar.
It's very, very watered down, especially with people in where they sell the coconut water out the road. They have water, they mix it with a lot of water.
Yeah,
Regular water.
water.
You could taste it. You don't even taste like the natural coconut.
By the way, sorry, just what's the price of one of those?
The price is $7.
Okay.
That reasonable.
Yeah,
But if you would do one of the cleanse, 1-day cleanse or the 3 or 5-day cleanse, it would be $6. So you get a little discount.
okay. And I know they have people right now, I know how it go, right? People are looking at that like $7. I think it perfectly. I think that, because I mean, if you've ever juiced before, if ever, like you try that yourself, it can take a lot of the ingredients to make that juice. It could take a lot to squeeze that out, right? So, when I said to the people where I say, oh, well, $7, they didn't pay $7, you know?
Easy thing for me. I get it a lot, to be honest with you, and I love when they ask me, but it's too expensive. It is best to invest in your health now than to give your hard-working money when you get old to the pharmaceutical companies and doctors, because dialysis is very expensive in Belize. Imagine you think hard to spend $7, but yet you have to pay $300, and I think it's every week you have to do dialysis, right? That's about $300 or more. So it's best to support our local farmers, hardworking individuals, than to support these big pharmaceutical company. I mean, everything stems from fruits and veggies. Those medicines that we consume, they still have a little bit of fruits and veggies and added chemical stuff to it made in a lab. So just do it the natural way.
And then also, again, if I had to go back to like me, where I very often don't eat breakfast, or if I had to get breakfast, it'll be something I don't try stuff myself. But that to me, the same $7 where I go and get like something greasy, something oily, you know, and you're still end up get the sugary juice along with what you buy. You get that as a replacement where it could sustain you and still keep you healthy. To me, that was an excellent trade-off.
Yep.
You know, so it's more than worth it in my opinion. And
I
again,
love that point.
yeah, it's, and again, I've personally done juicing before with, and expensive. That, yeah, that like I am amazed that you get that price still with that.
In the US, this juicing and detox and these natural juices are one big thing. And folks who are in juice shops and they pay big money. Yeah, so you price big money to pay for water juice and then you didn't think twice about spending that. Can you know the
Cause the yield, yeah, cause when you do it, the yield you have to put a lot into it.
we have these don't really know nothing talk down on us, but like that Belizean people don't really know the value of these beverages and the benefits of consuming these beverages on a regular basis, you know?
Yeah, I don't think that one lead part of tamarind you put in there and you get it. No, these are all that the liquid straight from the fruits you put. So
Um, that's the reason why we have talk shows like you guys, myself, to build awareness, to educate the public for those who haven't been in schools or who have not been around somebody who actually sticks to a healthy, it's not something that we're born with, it's something that we have to learn.
it's not really the thing is a lot of stuff you learn when you're like like I said different media like this because we still kind of to me they're behind in terms of conventional education. It's still stuck to this one regimen and we not branch out to learn things outside of this one small scope. So like things like this right here, a lot of people have no idea that this exists or
And it's this affordable. It's
exactly.
the fact that you created this product specifically for Belize City, for Belizeans in Belize City, something that, like a product like this, immediately when people hear about juices, about nutrition, all that the vegan, all that the white people think, all that this.
Or you only see access to like when he mentioned,
Right.
you see that states are accessible there, you hear juicing and thing, but it's right there at your doorstep.
The fact that you're making it accessible is a major step.
So my main focus this year is to build awareness. I also want to stem away from the plastic bottles and go to the biodegradables to promote go green, of course, and it helps towards climate change. Also, I plan on doing weekly giveaways just to build a brand and educate people, as well as, I mean, if you want to order your juice from me, I could give you a little discount, just for the first maybe week or two of trying the product, and I'll have a run man deliver it to you at your door. So you can just tell me a day in advance, or maybe this morning and you get it by in the evening time.
And so how can the people contact you if they want to purchase any of these products?
Well, on Facebook, of course, my personal social media, Marjeli Alvarado. On Instagram, Marjeli Alvarado as well. And via WhatsApp, 633-3433. So
I'll
all
put that
three.
number right down there. So.
Only ask about juice.
Jesus message about juice, okay? Please, okay, thank you.
About juice, guys. Give me about juice.
Professional.
So if you want to purchase juices or if you want to go on a meal plan, because I also work with a certified dietitian. She's in Cayo. She works at the Adventist Hospital, Loma Los. So she will put together a perfect meal plan for you, and then I'm the one who makes the juices. So we can collaborate. If you want to ask me anything about health, just contact me. Once about health, I'm willing to help anybody.
So when I bust my toe off, I come like,
Our health is our greatest wealth, and we have to take care of ourselves. There's actually a woman in the States. She's about 71. She's vegan. She does natural juices, and she works out, and she doesn't even look like she's 71. I don't know if you guys have seen it on
I think I saw her on TikTok. She's an older woman. She has a full head of white hair and
She has white hair and brown skin.
is she like a fitness coach or
Yes,
is a nutrition
yes.
something? Yeah. I think I saw that on my timeline before. Yes, I don't remember your name right now, Miss, but
I am going to set an example. So let's say between last year 2022 and 2021, I gained a lot of weight. I wasn't living my best fit life. We all go through certain things, but my plan is to juice for a week. I'm going to do results, And I also am going to start working out. I have about 4 people who have volunteered to go to the gym with me in the evening times, and I told them that I would give them a few juices for the first week just to, have them motivated, and we can go from there. So I don't know where this journey is going to take me, but I know that it's something that I plan on embarking on because I know it's going to benefit me, not only me, but my kids and my family and other people around me in the longer run. If I could inspire just one person, that would make a difference for me.
I think maybe next year around the same time we could do another episode just to bring it full circle, so people could see the transformation,
I agree.
Because seeing is believing.
Before and after of the skin, my eyes, my nails, everything.
So we are stay tuned in for sure. See the progress.
I'm going to remind you.
And I hope you guys stay tuned in to but yeah.
You trying to say that, man? We'll be right back with more Weh U Di Seh. Alright, so welcome back to Weh U Di Seh. We may have some great conversations off camera in terms of talking about the state of where we are in Belize. Coming from where we were to where we are now, and something interesting come up in a conversation. We make a lead left turn because we discuss a lot of positive stuff about entrepreneurship and a lot of great things that we should always highlight in Belize. One of the unfortunate things is that we're riddled with a history of a crime-riddled society where the per capita rate for the murder is always the highest in the Caribbean, and we really don't have a foundation for the youths in Belize. We don't have a lot of avenues for them to turn to, and we kind of just want to discuss more or less like how we feel about these things happening in the community as we see them on a day-to-day basis. So I want to step on that. We'll start with anybody, no matter.
Yes, there.
Put on the spot. Well, we've had this discussion before on the show, right? Where we try to emphasize the importance of not only education formally, but trying to inspire, the future generation, the younger people to get into programs or get into things where give them a different creative edge, something where they could see outside of the box that they live in, where you see them and they run around the street and they get a gal there and they got all of the, you say money, haul out a stack of money. I feel like that a life, which it definitely isn't, which that just on the surface might look good, but the if you look on the state of their life, if they do get to live past a certain age, where they have to look over their shoulder, where they have to they get locked up for every minute for something, one thing or the other, or the kids there, the kids itself, they have a good relationship. They might want they talk to you, but then they have their own kids home where they know the talk to her, they deal with them. That's not a life where I think you should look forward to any at all. And I'm not sure that which audience we say this, but as a parent myself, I always look on their things and I for damn sure make sure that my child grow up in that environment and be with those kind of influences, because man, this life is not an easy life, But
You kind of touched me there. Had me thinking about all sorts of things. Crime and violence will always be, and it's something. I think it requires a lot of work. Where I was the different, especially from the community that I came from. Most people living at the barracks, and behind zinc fences. I just think that the government could tear down all these old impoverished neighborhoods and build new homes for these families, just for instead of going to Kings Park, and you know that Kings Park and that it rich people neighborhood because all of them have fancy houses and fence, you know. Why not make the all of the city beautiful? Um, and it also will eliminate um, stigma and discrimination, in my opinion. Um, Also, like how we're going towards a go greener, you know, the entire UN, the entire world push towards this climate change and sustainable development. Um, we could also, you know, well, put in place, or the people, the public could also rally for um, solar panels, you know, instead of us getting electricity from another country like Mexico and being heavily taxed. You know, we have a lot of sun here in the Caribbean. Here in Belize, it hot all the time, man. Why not make use of that natural resource that we have? That way people could afford to have electricity and not be out of light, you know. I do recall, I don't know if I should say this, but I do recall as a child, because I was brought up on the south side of Belize City, by the way. Um, there were days we had life tough, and I was under a lamppost reading and doing my homework. You know, but those are memories and um, times that I cherish because it has molded me into a very, very strong woman. And despite the circumstances that we come from, there's hope. Um, as long as you believe in yourself. And the thing is, there's a lot of people around us that may not support what you want to do, because who said that I would have been a business owner at the age of 26? When I started, I was 26. Um, I myself, I myself had other plans, but I don't think that's what God had in plan for me. But just last week, I buried a family member of mine who died from gun violence. And the last conversation I recall we had, he was like, push, Marjeli, you have to push for your goals. Remember, you're a woman, you have to put your foot down. There is a lot of lions out there who will want to devour you, in so many other words, right? And he wanted better for his community, and I was a beacon of hope for him. So with the passing of him, I just plan on dedicating my life to ensuring that I make a difference in the community that I come from. Not only from the port area, but for everybody in the impoverished neighborhoods, because it's just drugs, um, kids on the streets, and nothing changes. Nothing changes, but it can change. It can change if we really want it to. But there's this saying that says it takes a small group of people to change the world. And I think it's by Margaret Mead. So where there is a will, there is a way. And I believe that we can still put Belize on the map, take it to another level with more individuals like you and Brady and Lyndon and myself. You know, we just have to keep pushing. If we have to wait on somebody to start, it will never happen. It begins with us.
I feel like it's ripe for it though. Like right now at this age, like this global age where it's ripe for Belize to have a huge shift in how we not only be only perceived globally, but how we perceive ourselves, because I feel like we live with the stigma, like, oh, city people this, and you there a city and you feel like, oh, let's, like God says, outside of Belize, oh, that a gang here, I think that the definition of it, but that could change just like that. That could change completely to a full functioning, beautiful, like I say, place where you have nice, everybody could live comfortably, everybody could be neighborly, be beneficial to each other and to the country, and everybody could just find peace. Ultimately, I don't know nobody where, us being adults now, us being in the generation, we are the ones now who I say kids, not even if you have kids or not. You see your nephew, you see your niece, you see your little brother, you see your sister, you look upon them, you want bad for them. You know why they be the one who are here upon news, you know why they go to jail, you know what. So why you are entertaining the culture? So like what you say, it starts with us, it starts with, like, you have to look within what we could do better, and then we could shape that change.
Yep.
Just I also want to go back to something we mentioned just now though. Yes, you being a very driven, strong business woman, right? I know how your gender define you, but I know that it's the difference in terms of challenges you face, just culturally. How you feel about that? Like, what you see different being a businesswoman, just navigating the world or navigating, your environment.
What I see different from me and male entrepreneur,
Mm-hmm.
um, I don't I don't even put myself in the position to compare because I strongly believe that I could do what most men can or cannot do, and it has been proven. Statistically, we do have more women in schools, but statistically, globally, 25.5%, if I'm not mistaken, um, women are in leadership. That's in parliament around the world. Um, I don't compare myself. I really not try put the comparison there. But what I try to do is to let my actions speak volumes. So instead of me being boastful, I'm going to put it into effect. Because by me putting it into effect, you can see, okay, she is not all mouth, but she the action too.
I mean, just conversing with you right now, where I really admire the fact that you talk when you know. Like, I listen right now and all the quotes, all the numbers, you have it like that and that. That's something I really impressed with that. Honestly, like, say, make up things and yeah, that's really nice though. But yeah, I think that's a very nice way to view the world. Like, compare yourself to others. You basically compete with yourself and you try to do better, than what you did yesterday. And that a beautiful message to make people understand. Just compete with yourself. Be your own motivation.
There's actually a field of stoicism. Do you know of it?
Yeah, I heard it. I heard of it. Yeah.
And different virtues. So I just started reading up on it this week. But basically, it's to live by certain things. And I think one of them is courage, wisdom. Um, I but courage is the foundation where all others stem from. And this is just I think the guy's name is James. He was actually a part of World War, and he was a when they capture you, what you calling people?
Yeah, it was a war,
Prisoner of war?
war prisoner. Yeah.
But there's a name. He was actually
Like a POW?
he was actually enslaved. He was in prison for about 7 years, and he actually survived.
It was a captive, I guess. Yeah,
He survived those 7 years because of those. I think it's five virtues that he decided to live by. One, and this is what I always tell people: you cannot control what other people does or what they do. You can't control what the world throws at you, but you could control your actions. And the whole basis of the virtues is to have control of your emotions, because sometimes we do tend to act out of emotion without even thinking, and then sometimes we regret it. So this year, actually December 27th last year, because I remember dates well, I just decided that I wanted to do a 360 and just be a different person. So every single day I try to do better and be a better person than the person that I was yesterday, even with my kids, because I'm not the best mom. I'm still learning parenting and stuff like that. And my daughter is transitioning into a teenager now. So, you know, that leave puberty thing. But like I said, I just try to be the best person that I can. And my message, or what I would encourage other young women, I am for the youths, but I have to say woman because I am a woman, right? I try to encourage them to be financially independent. If you are financially independent, you can make your own decisions. Know that if you are a single woman, if you're in a relationship, living with somebody, there is codependency. We have this cultural thing that a man is supposed to take care of a woman because that's how we were brought up. That's how I was brought up, you know. But if you're working and I'm working, or you fall short, then I pick up the slack. So it's good to be financially independent, not only because I'm not saying this because you have to be the boss, but you have to allow your partner to take lead and know when to step back, vice versa. But most women face abuse and they have unplanned pregnancies. This is what leads to poverty because we are not financially independent. And I'm not saying you guys can just go and start a business like I did overnight, but one, reach out to somebody who has experience. Seek advice because maybe you might not be good at making juices like I am, but you know, doing nails or hair or a field of study like nursing that requires schooling. Being a lawyer requires schooling and a doctor as well, you know. But that's my take on it.
Ah, nice. And make sure I got a mad money circle up and I tell her, go! Pay the rent, pay 2 months in advance, I say, you know, you know. But yeah, I like how that summed up just now. You know, that's some really good words.
I think it's very inspiring to hear this directly from you, because like Yasir said, we don't know who the audience is at this point in time specifically. So we need to encourage young women and women on a whole, men on a whole, to be overachievers, to not settle, to not become an element of your circumstance. At the end of the day, easy for everybody because everybody get deal with a different deck of cards in a life, and sometimes you might not know who that the person where you could reach out to, but I feel like if all we would take a deep breath, and sometimes we as Belizeans, we have to swallow our pride. We have to call a spade a spade. We have to know whether your weaknesses and make them your strengths at the end of the day. As simple as I could put it in a plain words. You have to swallow your pride and you have to take a leap of faith and notice that like a snowball effect, because the minute you try something, even if it don't work, hey, you got a next opportunity. Just keep the go because you never know what could work out. You never know. This entire environment we want to watch right now, that just because we just take the leap of faith to deal with that today. So
Right.
I feel that sentiment wholeheartedly.
I started off as my first job was at Ready Call Center in Burrell Boom, and I think most Belizeans probably started off there. I was a waitress. I went to several different call centers, not because I didn't want to be there, but I just don't think I'm aggressive enough to do sales. Um,
Ironic.
it sounds bad, right? On the phone. Because face to face is always better. You have an eye to eye contact, and people will really say no to you to your face, but easier on the phone. So I commend those guys who are top sales at the call centers here. I mean, kudos to you guys. That's just not my field, right? It's an honest way of living, and that's what we have in the States. a lot of BPOs. So we're not gonna look down on those that group of people because they're working their butts off. And I just have to say it really takes a lot of joy. Because when I started, you know what my biggest thing where I'm so happy about? Just to get up, put on my stockings and high heel shoes, and I look like I'm working out. I'm working in an office. Yeah. I always wanted to do that. But
That's another nice thing too. You know, sometimes you just need to find that motivation, like something as simple as that that gets you up in the morning and get you ready for that's a nice way to start. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say that, and one other thing, but I kind of forget.
Oh, sorry for cutting you off. You see, the juices got me amped up right now. You see, yeah, it works. It works. See results in 30 minutes or less. Awesome. But yeah.
So I was saying, like what Brady said earlier, not everybody is dealt with the same deck of cards. I agree, and not everybody will be entrepreneurs because we do have a hierarchy, the natural form of life in the oceans, in the animal kingdom. There is always a hierarchy, right? Some people were just born to be leaders, and others, maybe for inspiration, motivation, or that's just not what they want to do. They're okay with, what, just living a normal life and just taking it cool. I call it living life by default. There's this poem called, sorry, I don't mean to quote this. There's this poem called The Man in the Arena, right? The Man in the Arena? No, sorry, wrong poem. This other one that talks about failed by default. Is it The Man in the Arena? Yes. It basically says you can either live life or you can take it easy by not attempting to try. So you don't want to go through, all right, maybe I might succeed or I might not. But if I try, I'm willing to accept I might fail or, succeed at it. But if you stay there, then you don't get to experience anything at all, but you're comfortable with where you're at. That's called living life by default, right? Because you don't choose to take that little leap of faith. And I am a risk taker. So I think I'm very calculative if it outweighs,
Yeah, you have, yeah.
I'm willing to try it. It's not, always work out, but
like they say, scared money don't make no money.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Famous quote, if you're afraid to do something, at least do it afraid,
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a poem, but I do not remember it.
No, the juice.
It's by Theodore Roosevelt. And Lyndon are kind of silent.
Yeah, we are one expert in one of the conversations. Can we give a perspective more?
No, I'm just listening. I like the way you speak. You speak very you have a captivating voice, and the way you place your words. You're very easy to get drawn into what you're saying. So just listen on. I like what I hear.
I like with that, so you gathering and you say like, because it's very soft spoken, so like it's easy,
Easy on the ears.
Yeah, very easy on the ears, and just enjoy it.
I have something to comment on that too. So a friend of mine, very intelligent guy. Actually, I've learned a lot from him. He actually told me, Marjeli, you have to stop the shout at your picnic. This was before I learned because
watch this like she still shows up out here. Still hello. I don't feel like it's
No. Actually, I want to say, if I project my voice loudly, right, you can be distracted by your phone or you could talk to Yazir but if I'm talking softly, you have to pay attention, like you have to focus on my voice. So it makes sense.
I never think about that way. So after this, you have to. Yeah, man. So,
And so I tried it at home with my kids and mother, what you just say? But it's better than being loud and then they're yelling back at you. So it's a great way of parenting and mirroring in a good way.
That's right. You receive the energy that you give. So that's a good way to put it. It's real. A good way to put it.
I'm gonna think about in that evil way just now though. Okay, I don't know when you're whooping that and say it hurt. This hurt me more than it hurt you. Give the energy. No, no. I agree that's actually part of gentle parenting. And that's something we're really like, get traction right now. Yeah.
I know, I had to try it as well. And it really did work out. You know, my children are very young, so sometimes, but I try as best as I could for, you know, speak to them and make them, because I notice, man, kids, the innocence and then they're very sharp. You know, they notice where you know they notice, then they notice. So, you know, sometimes you just have to be honest with yourself, catch yourself, you know. Then then they look to you as an example, but then the reality is that you don't know every single thing in the book. So you better feel learn together, and that way they say you grow with your kids and you know, don't be afraid to be at fault, you know. Be honest.
You learn just as much as you teach.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that one of the number one things that I try driving at my kids and like, you want to last year, I just want you to be honest. I want you to tell me so we could talk about it, you know? Yeah. But if you really do some shit out of the way, then I will honestly tell you I have to box your ass.
And here's why.
That's a fair. Or am I?
To be continued.
Yeah, man, but I don't know if you know anybody got anything else that they want to add, girl.
I don't know. I'm good.
Thank Marjeli for coming on the show and being a part of our little buzz that we're starting to create. I want to thank everybody for always tuning. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Hashtag Weh U Di Seh. Hashtag Weh U Di Sell. Hashtag Weh U Di Buy. You know, we just want to big up everybody with the support with this song. Look out for more great episodes. We have some announcements coming up soon, so look out for that as well. And yeah, man. Later.
Thank you for watching Weh U Di Seh.
For all social media content,
Follow us up. What you to say?